It has been 9 days since our last potato growing experiment update video, so let's check in and see how they're doing. I'm using my gardening journal. You can find this in the description box below. And in it, it tells me each experiment I have going in each bed. So let's go ahead and check them out. So bed 1 right here, these 3 and this one we planted whole at 12 inches deep. They are doing very well. I know I said today has been 9 days since our last update video, so in case you're keeping a record, today is currently April 25th, 2025. This potato plant and these 3 in the back were also planted whole at 6 inches deep. And we've had a lot of rain. Here is the tall bed 2, and they were either planted cut and scabbed 12 inches deep or cut and scabbed 6 inches deep. So these 3 up front, and the one right there was the 12 inches deep, and this one and the 3 in the back were the 6 inches deep. And if you remember from the last update video, this bed right here was the slowest to get going. Okay, here is tall bed 3. Now these potatoes, they are all trenched. All of these potatoes in this bed are trenched at 6 inches deep. The only difference between the front row and the row right there is that these 4 was cut fresh on site. These 4, this one and the 3 in the back, were left whole. Okay, so we have fresh cut. They were not allowed to scab over. Fresh cut on site, trenched at 6 inches deep, and whole trenched at 6 inches deep. Just as a reminder, these 2 beds here, these are not trenched. They are just, I dug a hole either 12 inches or 6 inches deep and put the potato in there. If you remember from the original video where I go over my experiment while I'm planting these and tell you everything I'm doing, this bed 4 is basically like my ultimate experiment. It is an experiment of what I'm hoping will win, which is a whole potato simply planted 12 inches deep, or 6 inches deep will be fine. If the other bed shows that's a winner, that's fine too. But a whole potato planted straight in a hole, covered up and left alone, that's what I'm hoping will win, because that's no work. You just keep it watered and good to go. Versus the traditional method. Now the traditional method is to cut your potatoes, let them scab over, put them in a trench at 6 inches deep, and keep hilling them or mounding them up, okay? Well, if you remember from my first video when I was planting these, I ran out of cut and scabbed potatoes. So on this method, I'm just leaving them whole and trenched at 6 inches deep. Okay, you can see all of the potato plants, they look really good. They have all come up, all 32 that I planted, they've all come up. They have nice, thick, lush, beautiful, clean green growth. At this moment, I don't really see a difference. Okay, now on the ones that are trenched, which is this bed, and then 1.5 rows of that bed, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some dirt to these. I'm going to go ahead and hill up some of this mixture. This mixture is sawdust, some compost, and some of the original dirt that was in these beds to begin with. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the phone down so I can actually do this properly, and I'll get back with you. Okay. I just added some more of that dirt mixture around these potato plants. So you can see I hilled them up quite a bit. Right. Okay, so this bed, the fully trenched bed, is done with more dirt on it. And so are these 4. These 3 and that one also have had the fresh dirt concoction placed on top of it. Now I'm going to water them in. I'll come back to you with another update.